welcome back to Reign of the Keyboard. Guess what? For some reason, Windows is not going to recognize my controller right now, whatever I do. I guess I have to restart the computer in order for it to work, but then again, it would take another half hour just from restarting then opening this again, just so that it doesn't slow down. So, I guess at least for this time, I'm going to be playing with the keyboard. So going to Hight Fright. Hopefully it won't be keyboard fright though. But I've done the keyboard before, so I should be able to manage here. Well done on sinking those ships. I prepared an escape vessel for you. Whatever you do, don't get off it. Good luck. Well, I could grab that Yoshi coin first, and then I guess we can go for the ride. It'd be nice to have another fire flower. Would be nice for my keyboard to be able to handle diagonal movements here. This would be a bit more difficult, but I can't imagine this episode being too difficult in these worlds so far. Eventually, my controller will be recognizable again, I think. Then again... Oops. Those piranha plants. Big trouble. I guess bigger than having to adapt to a keyboard again, in terms of trouble. Well, let's just wait. I guess next time I should be back. Oh, wait a minute. This is... Yeah! We got something here. I just noticed. At least I didn't need it right now, but I probably shouldn't have discovered that I could do this as well. Because, well, as we saw, it explodes. We can get off it for just a little bit, and, that bullet bill was glowing, and yet it wasn't following me. I'm not sure what that was about. Kinda weird. Maybe it thought Mario wasn't the enemy, maybe it was someone else, maybe it was Luigi, maybe it was Toad. I guess I could see why it would be Toad. Maybe just returning to Bowser for something. Forgot about something. Throw this upwards, but that's probably not going to work either. I guess the best I can do, controller or not, I gotta, well, keep moving. There are the bullet bills firing again, and there's, okay, that Hammer Brother this time. Let's be careful. I can dodge obstacles. I can get this halfway point, and we can be good again. Vertical bonsai bill? That doesn't quite look like a bonsai bill. Yeah, well. At least I can climb. Intruder on board! Let's give him a taste of a bumpy ride. Bullet bill is moving the wrong way. Or at least the vertical one is. The bonsai... That other bonsai bill... Yeah, that's a good effort. At least you could possibly hit me, but the other one can't. In fact... The other one might actually be a bit more helpful to me. Get that Yoshi coin, I'm just on the move. And another bonsai bill coming, I guess. Well, it didn't have to be a bonsai bill. Could be... Trying to figure out what it was, but... didn't pay attention to the exclamation marks. Anyway, okay, time to jump off the airship or else you'll be crushed. So... Oops, I guess that's not how to do it. Alright. So what is this part going to be about? But did I have to stay on now? Or can I just go up? Because we do have these coins, so that's a sign I'm heading in the right direction now. Okay, that bullet looks a little bit slower for some reason. You can stand on slowly falling bonsai bills. You could also grab them, but I wouldn't recommend doing that thousands of meters above the ground. Okay. Well, that shouldn't be a problem. Just let go of my run button, and I should be able to do this without grabbing them. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You got some more tricks up your sleeve. If bullet bills even have sleeves. Some of them do, some of them don't. Like Bonsai Bill, we can see, doesn't. We'll keep moving. Should I try going for that Hammer Brother? I guess I don't really have a choice, otherwise I'm gonna get hit by a hammer. maybe that Goomba is offering something. No exclamation mark there. I think I messed that up. Well, no, I didn't really mess up the game at all. But still, I think I messed up something in the ship. It's probably supposed to do it anyway. Ooh. Not gonna worry about the... I guess I do have to worry about the cannonballs. Probably shouldn't try just holding the cannonball right at the glass like I sometimes do with a Koopa shell. Otherwise, I'm gonna get blown up. Haven't had to do it with cannonballs before, I don't think. Oop. There we go. More Rinkas. Yeah, I guess more Rinkas. More power-ups, though. That would be good. Just low enough. Just low enough. Even when you come back, still just low enough. Should I fall? Yep. Well done! You've now made it to the Sky Plains. I'll catch up with you soon. Star is mine. There we go. There we go. Next. Can't tell if this is a red level here. Probably not. Day of the Super Koopas. Day of the Super Koopas. Hey, welcome to the Sky Plains. Finally. Gosh, everything looks so white around here, and watch out for Super Koopas. The ones with a tail will chase you. Can't see which ones have a tail yet. Maybe it'll be visible soon. Can you jump on the Super Koopas at least? If you can do it in Super Mario World, you better be able to do it here. Yeah, I guess you could. Maybe they're just like bullet bills, if anything. Can't stand on that pillar. Whoa. Those pesky Super Koopas have invaded our sky homes and are attacking everyone, or anyone, who gets near them. That's all you say, though. Anyone. Maybe other Super Koopas as well, that would be kind of funny. I could try going in that door, but I think I would just get hurt by a Super Koopa, so I won't do that. Too many Super Koopas at once, and yet there's that just that one spot. Just that one perfect spot. Yeah. Been good at that lately, like with the Bonsai Bill, and the Super Koopas. What else? What else? Maybe some coins as well, but that's not something you'd really want. I'd want to be able to grab on that vine at least. Now that is kind of weird. You can attack the Super Koopas with a Fire Flower, but you cannot attack those Goombas. I would have thought the Goombas would be more vulnerable. But oh well. Maybe there's something in the parachute that protects them that the cape doesn't really do. Yeah, you can even attack that giant Goomba with a Fire Flower. But this doesn't work. Maybe you gotta shoot out the parachute? That doesn't work either. Talk? Hoot hoot, a random bloke in a black suit recently told me that the owls are not what they seem. Where have I heard that before? I'd be curious where you heard that before. That's not gonna work? Really? That would have been too simple. Poor Shy Guy. Actually, I don't feel so guilty about the Shy Guy. I wouldn't. Oh. Okay, now we see. Now we see the Tanuki tail. Now, we hope for a power-up from one of these. But it's not going to be that simple. Maybe the next one, once we get to the halfway point. That seems to be our pattern here. Collect a mushroom after you get the halfway point. Probably can't stand on that. I would have thought that would be dangerous, really. You can't jump, you can't hit the lower part, but you can hit the upper part. You can hit the propeller. That is... Again, logic like with the Goombas and the Super Koopas. That is a little strange. It's a bit too high for us to go right now. So... Here. Oh, it's you! Well, you saved me from that awful bee-copter, so I guess I have to return the favor somehow. Ooga dooga brah. So that's why I should have felt sorry for attacking the shy guy, because that one actually was a friendly shy guy. Or friendly now. Anything inside? Well, probably not inside that castle, but inside this pipe we're gonna have something. Alright, now it's time to reward ourselves, and finally we get a leaf! Haven't had one in this episode yet. Super Koopas have had flight, and they're the Tanuki tails, of course, but I haven't had anything of my own yet. Until now. I was gonna try and fly over those, but that would have been kind of unfair, just after getting it right now. Well, I guess it's time to do this, so that we can go for this ride. Woo! Super Koopas are jumping out, just like the Cheep Cheeps. Are we safe up here? I think we could be. At least for a bit. Okay, that worked. Yeah, that kind of worked. Just as long as you move around, you know when to move around. You can avoid the fuzzies and everything. Did Super Koopa just get killed by a fuzzy? I think so. They sound just like the Saw Blades. I guess they act just like the Saw Blades, too. Hold on. Right there. Missed out on a Yoshi coin, but whatever. At least we don't get hurt. Ooh, whoa! Nice flash. Very nice flash. Probably not for the Super Koopa itself, but fun for Mario to look at. Okay, so I guess you can grab the ones that have more leaves on them. The ones that have fewer leaves are just part of the background. Did that Super Koopa just turn into a Goomba? I mean, it makes sense for that Goomba to turn into that kind of Goomba, but Super Koopa? That was weird. Okay, so we can't use fireballs, but we can at least use the raccoon tail. Here we go. Hiya, you're doing really well with the moving ropes so far. Here, let me unlock that switch down below for you. How nice of you. Let's press this. Let's try to press it from the side, but that's not really gonna work, so gotta do it from above. That's really the only way. If only there could be other ways to do it. Since it looks kind of dangerous, in theory you should be able to knock that switch, activate it from any direction. Just trying to think, like the detonators, even though they look like detonators, but they're really just simple switches like that. The mysteries. But, there we go, we are done with this. And still hoping... Okay, this is probably our red level for this world. Next time, pesky parabeetles. Maybe this will be the only level in that one video. The next video that I do. We'll see. Next time.